Hello, so what's up guys? This is Levi Prince once again, and today I'm going to take you step by step how to set any E-series keyboard, seben to be specific. So any E-series piano will apply. These settings will be applicable to any E-series piano or keyboard. So the first thing, my keyboard is off. Let me turn it on. Yes, let's focus on the screen. So the first voice that is seen is the L C grand piano. Yeah, so that is my first voice that is seen from my keyboard. So first thing is I'm looking for a voice called guitar, which is it is called what, a class guitar. So I'll be looking for this is the voice that I'm looking. Okay, so that is the first thing. Identify the voice, which is the class guitar. Secondly, I'm going to increase the volume of that class guitar or that voice as my main voice. Class guitar is my main voice, so I can increase the volume of this voice to around, let's say 70, or let's say 70 is enough, or let's say 75. 75. Any E-series can apply these settings. So the second thing is the M octave. The M octave. Okay, my M octave here is -1, but you see, using this PSR-473, it has the octaves button here, so you can either control with this octave button or you can just use the M octave, but I prefer controlling with this octave button. However, in any other E-series that is from 463 and below, or 473 and below, you can use this octave option because it does not have the octave button. So next thing is the dual voice. We want to set the dual voice or the second voice. The first voice was the class guitar as the main voice. The second voice, I'm going to use what we call 16 plus 4 organ. That is the dual voice. 16 plus 4 organ. 16 plus 4 organ is around here. 16 plus 4 organ. From my PSR-473, it is number 52. 463, I don't know, but make sure you find this kind of voice, 16 plus 4 organ. So the second step is let us set this dual voice of ours. Let us set it. So the volume, because this one needs to be heard, so you can put around 118. That is the dual voice. And then octave, because the initial octave of a main voice was -1, so this one should also be -1. That is correct. Then next thing, I don't think there's anything else left. When you talk about the reverb, you just remain, the dual reverb is enough to be 80. It's okay. So that is the settings for the second voice. Right. Then after that, make sure your dual is on. Yes, make sure your dual is being displayed here. You can see my dual is being displayed, correct? So that is the second step. The next step is what we call the bass, or what we call the third voice, which is the split voice. So split voice, I like using solo sign. That is my best bass voice. I like using solo sign. Solo sign is around 630 something. 600 and what? Not that. Is it that something? Let me just confirm. 29. So on this keyboard is 629. So any other keyboard you can use solo sign. You can use the what we call the scene lead. Scene lead has a certain vibration of which I don't like, especially when I'm using some bass speakers. Right. So what about, let's set now our voice, our bass voice. Let's set it. It is now reading 80. The volume of that voice of bass is 80. So we can just increase this one to around 110, 112, depending on the equipment you are using or instruments. If you have the bass speakers, it's advisable you put just around 100. Because it will be louder. Yes. Then after that, make sure your split voice is being displayed here. Right? Correct. Next step is this. You see this option here, this DSP option. Yes, we have something with it here. Just shift, then press this option. So this option is applicable or is available in PSR-473. I don't know about 463 and below. Then make sure you have the DSP1 type, not the second type, not this one. You come to the first type, then press enter, then choose something we call echo, that 4. Then make sure it is being displaying here. You can see it is displaying from my screen. Correct. Then after that, we go to the effects now, or we call the harmon. Harmon, you long press that. Then choose 22. 22, that is 1/8. But now you can just listen because it varies. In some pianos, you can use 21. Others 22, but I prefer 22 in this keyboard PSR-473. Yes, and any other. Then from that, let's the volume of that effect, let's just reduce it to around 80. That is correct, and we are done. So anything else? Yes, we have something we call equalizer. Equalizer, there's something unique about equalizer. This one, yes. Already my keyboard is 4, which is mild. So this option gives this keyboard or these settings to sound more deep. Yeah. There's, for example, if I play, yeah, let's assume that is my playing. So if I use bright, there's that sound that is being produced there. If I go to piano, also not that good. If I go to standard, also not that good. When I go to this mild, yeah, it gives you a certain depth. Yes. So we have the settings for what? For both the voices. The settings about the voices are done. We can now come to our what we call the inbuilt. I mean the beats. The beats. So my beats of interest, I like using Team Papa 6. This is the best so far. And then the volume, because this beat is a little bit louder, I like using the style volume around 60, and it is good. So you just realize there's some, you can't hear the effects because I have not turned them on. So make sure your harmony is also displaying here. Good. So let's just hear. Yeah. Now you can feel that the harmony is not that much clear, so we can just increase the volume to around 90, then try it again. Yeah, at least now you can just hear some difference. Very nice. Then just play your 7. That is my settings. So what about the split point? Yes, the split point, it's a 68. The 68 is up to here. According to my settings, it's up to here because my left hand has a lot of movement. So I prefer 68 around here. Then the rest here is the solo part. That is the settings for any E-series piano or keyboard. Let's wait for the next keyboard, which is the SX and S series 670, SX600 and 920. All those.